Hey everybody, Chuck Niemer here again. And in this video, you can see on the screen here, we're going to look at demand planning. Now, in traditional supply chain, when we look at demand planning, we think about all those working elements in terms of bringing in forecasts, bringing in customer orders, bringing in marketplace knowledge, and coming up with that one formula, one forecast, I should say, that we give to the financial people, C-level folks, to the S&OP folks, as well as the master scheduler, so they can go ahead and plan. Part of demand planning also is going to be helping people balance supply and demand, deal with trade-offs, et cetera. And you'll certainly deal with those as you go through the simulation here. But the aspect we're going to look at here in demand planning is really going to be a little bit more the marketing side. You can see on the screen here, we're going to have you determine whether or not you're going to sell a product, what price you sell it at, and what the market spend is going to be. And you can see if you follow my cursor, you're going to do it for each region, region 1, region 2 down below, and region 3 below that. And then in each one, the two products, product 1 and product 2. And then within each product, you're going to have both the retail channel and the direct channel for each one. So really what you're determining here is going to be what by setting the price and the market spend, you're going to be help determine what your market share, what you think it's going to be. You won't know what your actual market share turns out to be until the end of the round, mainly because you're playing the simulation with other teams. They're making the same decisions you are, setting prices, marketing spend, etc. And you in that case, it means you can gain or lose market share in context to everybody else, not just decisions here, but across all the decisions. So really what you're looking at here is how big can my market be so you can go in and forecast to be able to build and sell. Okay, so that's kind of the approach that we're going to be looking at here. The decisions itself, you'll notice here in white, this is your previous quarter. This is what you sold it for. This was the marketing spend. Clicking here, you can decide whether or not you want to sell the product. If you make it inactive, you're not going to sell the product. Okay. As well as what you think the current price should be and what you think you should spend on marketing compared to what you did before. And you do that for each channel, in each product, in each region. Now, having said that, the question then becomes, okay, how do I go about thinking about this? So let's take you through that. So if we go back, let's go to one round back. We're in round quarter 6 right now. Let's go back to quarter 5. And we're going to go up to the dashboard. And you can see down here on your dashboard that your market penetration is 20%. Now, I've only got one team going here. So I only got 20% of the market compared to an average of 10. And if I come up on top for context, because this is where I'm at the moment, but if I look at it over time with the trends here, you'll look over on the right side here, and you'll see that I've gone from 10% up to 20% market penetration rate. So it's moving in a positive direction. Now, what I can look at also is this right here. If I stay in round 5 and I go back to additional reports, okay, I'm going to go over on the right here to the forecasting accuracy report, and I can see for round 5, for each of the regions and the products and the channels. Here's what my forecast was. Here's what my volume was. Okay. So I can also go back if I go up to and stay in that round 5 and I go to demand management on the left, I can see for each product and everything what my price was and marketing spend. So my encouragement would be to build a spreadsheet, do some correlation work, and say, hey, for each quarter from the beginning, here's what my price was, here's my market spend, here's what I forecasted, here's what I actually sold. Do it for each of the rounds and then start building correlations so you can do some predictions. Now, what I would also tell you would be make sure you go back to the manual and reread, I think it's chapter 12 on demand planning, because there are costs involved with changing prices and changing marketing spend. And that's the administrative part that you're going to pay. So that would be the approach that I would ask you to consider as you're going through your demand management. Okay? Good luck to you. Appreciate it.